I really haven't had any time
Yeah.
these past weeks. So actually nothing to show, sadly.
okay. But you've been working on it.
Yeah, I'm making some slight progress, but uh, yeah, nothing yet.
Okay. And Louis was working on the manual, you said?
Yeah.
It was,
So it's not it's in pretty good shape. There's a few things where there might be some non-standard, basically, some improvisation. So I'm just going to sort of flesh that out. It's a bit wordy, but it's very complete. So if somebody, unfortunately, people don't read much these days, so I can't do anything about that. But if they want to delve into the details, it's all there as far as I can tell. And I've got the pictures. There's no video. That's
no, no, that's fine.
just
That's
just
good.
too much.
No.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I try to make the pictures as clear as possible.
and easy to print out, or there are many pages?
Oh,
I'm
it's
just
many
thinking
pages.
for
Yes.
maybe it's sometimes useful for have a short one and for the details have a big one.
Yes.
So the short one you print out, and if you want to know something else, then you can go to the big one.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe
good
the
idea.
big one keep them online, and the short one so people can print out.
Yeah, yeah. People in a hurry. Everybody's in a hurry these days.
And because I like to, if you can do that soon, because then the students who are going to build five of the bGeigieZens can give you directly feedback on it.
Yeah. Well, they can give me feedback right now on the complete version. I'll
That's
post a
true.
link if you like. Here it
But
is.
but you know they're students. They want to be get it done and that's
What's
it.
that? There, it's gonna throw it into the. Here we go.
Oh yeah, so
Yes. So yeah, have a look at that if it makes sense. I mean, obviously, you're the one with the most experience building these things.
oh hold
So
on again. What's going on? That's oh yeah, yeah. No, it looks good. I will read more later.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, and I find I want to go off on a little tangent um, later. Let's finish the regular Zen business, but I want to talk about fixed monitoring. So
Yeah. Oh, you can do now. I mean, we all here.
okay. So basically, I show a bGeigieZen to somebody who's interested in monitoring, setting up a fixed station monitoring. Then I say it's $1,000 Canadian, and they go, wait a minute. I'm going to pay that kind of money for an instrument that was just going to sit there in the window. I mean, they can go driving around
Hmm.
if they're keen, but it's a hard sell.
True.
And what I'm what I'd like to do is I've been finally catching up on the scintillation channel, and I like what you guys are doing, but I think I want to try to do something that's very not very sensitive with either either a crystal or just a polymer, right? Something so it doesn't have to be fancy, just could be just the same level of sensitivity as the little radio code. And super cheap, doesn't have to be environmentally uh, protected or anything like that because it's just going to be for indoor use. But if somebody wants to take it in the car, fine, as long as they don't try to stick it on the outside. So that's something that's kind of bubbling away.
Yeah.
But I think the constraint of the of the case makes it
No.
really, really awkward. I mean, like you're limited in the size of the board, and also using a cheap polymer is easier, cheaper than the tube.
Oh yeah, much
And
cheaper.
yeah, and just because the density of the polymer is so much better than the density of the gas um, in a tube, it'll be more sensitive anyway. Like no matter, it doesn't have to be a precision instrument. So I mean,
So
so that's where I'm going with that.
we used to have
Is
an end cap. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, those up. Go ahead, Steve.
is the detector cheaper because you need a photomultiplier if you're going to have
Well,
a
you need.
plastic scintillator?
I'm just. Right now my plan is till facts prove me wrong, to use a semiconductor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah. So like on
Pinwheel.
Semi,
Yeah,
or is it Broadcom you guys are looking at? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
But if you still need a crystal in front of it, that's easier.
yeah, that's it. So well, I was
So
looking at a
I did some price calculations, and you can make a multiplier and a crystal maybe for $200 or something, and then put an
right.
ESP on it and do something else.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
that's
Yes.
possible. It's about five
Yeah.
times cheaper then.
Exactly. And that that all of a sudden, it's an easier sell, and you know anyway, that's for for later.
We used to have an N-Geigie that was basically a tube with an Arduino board on it, and that was it. There was no display,
Yeah.
nothing on it. Sorry, there was an Ethernet on it, so you click it in the Ethernet, and that's it. And
Okay.
but that's still, if you have an Allen, sorry, a Geiger tube, that's still
Yeah,
around
exactly.
$200 total.
Yeah. So
It's-
so that's what I'm hoping, like a polymer, or was it cesium iodide, whatever the crystal you guys are looking at, right?
yeah.
I can't remember. Is it sodium or cesium? That's the not so hydroscopic,
So it's good.
or hygroscopic. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, something like that.
It must be cesium. Sodium iodide is hydroscopic.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Okay.
have to keep it sealed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just too complicated.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think so. And it's easier, and if you have, yeah, but still you have to get the power to it, and or you're thinking
US,
about USB power in it, and then
USB with one of these 4053s and a battery for power outages.
yeah,
And probably just logging to the EEPROM, right? To cover any power outages that you can't, like that it won't report. And hopefully I'll be able to piggyback on Yella's work to upload. Yella.
I mean, we could
yeah.
use the Zen firmware for it, of course.
Sorry? Yes,
You could just
okay.
use the Zen firmware. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that should you run on ESP32, but
Yeah, exactly.
no,
I mean, if you build it into the Zen hardware as well, so instead of a tube, you can just put
Yeah,
the other sensor on there. You
yeah.
can
Well,
run
yeah,
all the
but
same.
yeah. Well, it's going to be different. It's going to need some sort of calibration. So, but
Yeah, well, I mean, we can build that in a Zen, like maybe some configurations or yeah, I don't know about the specifics, like would it
yeah,
have like a driver or
yeah, and I2C or something like that, it's going to it. So
yeah.
true. Anyway, so that's it for me.
okay, but interesting project. So good,
Yeah,
good to hear about that, and I will think about it and see how
yeah.
I can help you out.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, and I just talked with Steve that I've not been working on so much on the Zen. I've been busy with the map and the MCP server for getting human interface to our data. Let's say this way. So there is an assist.safecast.org now, and there's basically an AI bot that takes your data in and then it acquires the database and then spits data back.
No, cool.
So that's fine. Oh, Michael is joining too. He just showed up.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Oh,
Michael,
There he
you
is.
out of the snow?
Finally, it's melting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty slushy on the hills yesterday.
Mhm.
So I bought Riley's ski team some slushies, which is
Yeah.
to celebrate the end of the season. Although he still has one more race in 2 weeks. So
Wow.
yeah, it's going to be up in Huntsville, so it's like 200 kilometers north.
Yeah.
You've been busy, Michael.
Uh, yeah, I've been helping a robotics team at one of the local high schools,
Mhm.
and, uh, and I'm working on a project rebuilding the kitchen in our house. So
Oh,
that's been keeping me busy.
Mm, I
yeah.
can imagine it, yeah.
Is that the Dean Kamen first robotics contest, or is that just
Yeah.
a okay?
I reluctantly help because the problem with the competition is that they have the tasks are so complicated that the adults wind up doing a significant amount of the work. And
Yeah.
I think they missed the mark there. There's another competition that I try to get point teams to in Ohio that is fantastic. It's they work with kids from sixth grade, which is like 11 years old, all the way up through college,
Wow.
and it's called oh, what is it called? National Robotics Challenge,
Okay. Yeah.
and I've done that a few years with schools that were actually going there, and it's fantastic. But
Yeah.
I can't get teams to go there.
Yeah.
But sorry.
So go ahead, Rob.
What is your task in there, or how do you interact with them?
I tend to take the role of helping them, teaching them how to debug problems.
Mm.
There's a lot of software involved, PID algorithms, how to tune a PID algorithm for steering and for motion. They have trouble understanding that, so those are just good teaching moments. I mean, you're asking high school kids to dive into real-time event-driven programming
Sure.
from pretty much Java.
Yeah.
And they're doing it with Java, actually. Yeah.
Interesting. The Yeah, there was a guy in Ontario who looked at the first robotics and said, "Well, exactly your observation, Michael, that the adults end up basically taking over." And what he did is he made it super simple. They're not the robots aren't autonomous. They were radio controlled. Uh,
Right.
so there is a lot more hands-on building, and he also tried to involve the others in the school, right? So presentations,
Right.
writing a journal or blogging the development, and decorating the stupid little thing, right? That kind of, you
Right. And Dane Kamen's program involves has a lot of those role playing as a lot of that as well, covering all the other aspects of a team, and they're graded on that. And then
okay,
they have their VEX program, which is the step down, and then the Lego robotics, which is the beginning
yeah,
step. So he's covering all those bases. I don't know.
yeah.
It's just my own personal bias.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, good.
Oh, the other thing we're doing is taking Windows 10 computers that can't be upgraded to Windows 11, and we're giving them new life as Linux computers and donating them.
What
Um,
are you running? Ubuntu or?
no, actually, my son and I worked on this for quite a while, and we settled
Oh,
with
I don't hear you.
Fedora.
Yeah.
Oh, my son and I worked on this for a while, and we settled for KDE Plas for Fedora KDE Plasma. It
Mm-mm.
seems to have First of all, it gets more frequent updates, and it has more of a look and feel of Windows than
True.
I find Ubuntu or Mint.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
arches for a development like level
Before.
from so that's where we settled.
Oh,
Cool.
that's nice. I can imagine. Yeah, good
Yeah,
idea. Good project. That you have many?
yeah.
Do you have to update or?
I'm building momentum, just trying to get other people involved. And Repair Cafe International has their own program for doing that. There are issues, you have to securely wipe the storage devices.
True.
During this process. It's not good enough to just install another operating system on top of it. You're
No.
leaving personal data out there that somebody could download an app from the internet and
Hmm.
pull personal data off of it that hasn't been overwritten.
True. And you do it all one by one,
Yeah,
setting it up. You
yeah.
you don't have a network where you can set up network boot and then they all go.
Yeah, I mean that's the step. So the thing is that there are organizations that do these bulk, that take computers in bulk, and we're just doing it
No.
on a personal basis, and usually reconditioning for the people that bring them in and not donating them. But then we find some people go, well, I don't really want to do any, I want to get a Windows computer or whatever, and then they donate them.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, because I remember when we were at the USJ, and that's Universal in Japan, we were just bulk updating everybody. So bulk erase, and we had
Right.
special software. So you boot them in a network, and then they all go.
Oh,
It's
that's I'll definitely look into that. Yeah.
look at that network booting, and then pick them up, and then you format them all at the same time, and they go.
Cool.
Well, yeah,
If you yeah.
yeah. That's how the college where I was managed their computers. I mean, they had like probably about 500 lab computers, and it's just okay. Let's redo room H200, and just press a button, right? And then and in the morning you walk around, make sure that they all booted.
Yes,
Right.
that's an important one.
E- every now and then one of them just hangs up, then
Sure.
that's a one of that's
Right.
Mm.
I'm not too sure what's available in the Linux world. Um,
Well,
No, I don't know. Yeah. Yellow, you look like you're out in outer space there. I like the background.
Thanks. It's a new background. I figured
Cool.
it today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like a
I've.
good place to be, given what's going on Earth.
Oh yes, I can
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
But we don't know soon it's going to be crowded there, and we'll have the same issues. I mean, it's our mentality change that's more important than where
Yeah.
we live, I
Yeah.
think. But that requires a
Yeah.
lot of different consciousness. But let's hope we get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, I think we can stop, or we have something else to do.
No,
Some other
good.
things to talk. No?
No, nothing for me. Thanks.
No. Okay. I think we lost Steve, I think.
No, he's
I'm
there.
still here.
Oh,
I'm
still there.
here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you on the screen. Sorry. But you're still there. Okay. I will look at the manual from Louis and see if you're gonna make a short summary, that will be great. But if you
Yeah,
cannot make
yeah,
it, I can try to make something and confirm with you if it's what you want.
yeah. I'm also going to get you some feedback on the build that I just
Oh
finished.
yes, yeah, I saw
Yeah,
some that you already posted
yeah,
because
yeah.
there's some
I mean,
components.
it's yeah, it's little things, but like the
Mhm.
GPS just wouldn't light up, so I had to use one I had on hand. Yeah. So I think it's. May I just suggest that going too cheap is probably not a good idea?
True. No. I try to make a compromise between the
Yeah,
quality and the price.
yeah. Have you had any DOAs?
No, All
Oh,
have
okay.
been working fine so
Okay,
far.
maybe a static zapped it. So
For
Yeah, it's
GPS
very
to set. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Wait, in a dry winter, in this winter, my house especially, the humidity is
very easy to do. Very easy.
very easy to give a nice strong zap.
Yeah.
Hmm. But you have GPS's go bad,
Well,
Michael?
it's CMOS. It's a CMOS chip,
Hmm.
right? It doesn't
Right.
matter what it is. If if you end up punching a hole in in the oxide, that's it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's not visible damage. Uh,
Mm.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work then anymore. Yeah,
no.
that makes sense.
Dead.
And in fact, it doesn't even have to be a zap when you touch it. It could just be a strong electric field, and that's enough because the geometries are so small on these things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. But that was the only things you had for the build, the GPS and
Yeah,
the
and figuring out the coil for the
so
wireless. That was a little bit tricky, and finally I just said, well, it's not going to stick to the rubber, but if the rubber is placed against the bottom of the case, right, then it's not moving. So,
okay. And
and then
yeah.
sorry.
No. I said you can always adjust the coil to it, where it's a different place.
Oh yeah, just move it around. Yeah, basically move it around.
And in the cradle, I made them sliding
Yes,
the
I
thing,
saw
so
that.
you can
Yeah,
adjust it.
yeah, it works fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
All right.
so I hope we can meet next week and let's see.
we'll
Let's
be
try.
able to.
Yep.
I'll try to get there on time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will be
No.
available
Happy,
next
happy
week,
to
so.
see your face.
Yeah. Good to see
Well,
you
eight
guys too.
8:30 is easier than 7:30.
Yes,
Okay,
it
good.
is. As soon as
Yeah,
my
for
body
three
adjusts.
of them. If you
Yeah.
Yeah,
want, if you want to go back to 7:30, we can do that too. But
yeah.
it's
Well,
up to you.
Oh, God, no.
Because
well,
three of you, no?
Yeah.
well, my ski season is over in 2 weeks, so I could go back to the weekend. So keep it. I can be flexible again. So,
Okay.
Right.
So let's see.
All right.
Let's discuss it. Okay, good.
all
All
right,
right.
take care.
Fair.
Okay.
Good to see
Bye-bye.
everybody.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye. You too.